In recent news, a situation started when QTCinderella publicly spoke out against ICE, framing her criticism around the harm she believes the agency causes to families. She didn't just make a statement on stream, she followed it up with action by announcing a collaboration with I Paint Burbs to distribute FK ICE stickers, with part of the proceeds being donated to families affected by ICE's actions. According to QT, the goal was awareness and support, and she positioned the effort as advocacy rather than provocation. The announcement quickly spread across social media, where it drew both praise and backlash almost immediately. After this hit social media, Asmongold entered the conversation, sharing in the following clip.
Things that I don't feel comfortable not saying anything about.
That's not true. You just think that there's a consensus about this, so you want to talk about it and capitalize on it by virtue signaling. No, you talk about it whenever it's convenient and there's not a lot of backlash for it. That's what's really going on. If you want to lead change with kindness, you should be assisting ICE, helping remove illegal alien criminals, predators, files, and from the country. If you want to help them and you want to make things better, you should be trying to lobby the people that are in these states instead of using these different random leftists as shock troopers and throwing them out as cannon fodder to have them be psychotic animals and basically end up getting if you want to help, you have to make sure that those people aren't doing that. You're not helping them by doing this.
Sign up and get a free.
I want to let you guys know that this is yet another rich person in entertainment that is completely insulated from the consequences of illegal immigration or any sort of behavior that now wants to basically overrule the results of an election because it's socially convenient or socially, I guess trendy to do so. That's what's going on here. We call it virtue signaling. It is. It's totally optics driven. It's embarrassing. And honestly, I think that it's not surprising either. QTCinderella, especially after that crash out that she had with who was it? The KDB and Vanilla Mace. Whenever she looked bad for saying that she wasn't going to disown her father because her father disagreed because of her trans brother or something like this. Well, now she has to make up for that by doing this performative activism and pretending like this is such a horrible thing. The only level that QTCinderella has of interacting with illegal aliens is probably whenever they come to clean her house. That's it. Other than that, there's no other time that QTCinderella is interacting with illegal aliens other than unfairly benefiting from their labor. So big surprise, it's another privileged white girl that's trying to talk about how important it is that we need to keep these indentured servants in the country. That's it.
Hi is right. I don't like the right at all, Republicans, but he is 100% correct. There are a lot of bad illegals here. Not all, but there are a lot, and they should be deported to create safer communities. And the fraud that happens also needs to be dealt with. Two things Asmon talks about. He has no business mentioning: interacting with other people and cleaning houses. This man is the spitting image of privileged WT hypocrisy. I couldn't agree more. These women like at QTCinderella are the problem. With all their wealth and privilege, they are able to separate themselves from the harm they cause and then try to tell US we're the problem. The zombie horde needs to invade their gated communities. At Asmongold, by your logic, you don't have an opinion or understanding either because you're rich. Please go shower and clean your house some more. You isolated, disgusting, cockroach-infested, bloody booger wiping on walls, privileged white man, and right-wing Hassan wannabe loser. In other news, gambling debate on stream had already been reignited when Pokelawls publicly weighed in on Mitch Jones' gambling content. While making it clear that he personally dislikes gambling, Pokelawls said Mitch's streams didn't bother him because of how they're presented and who they're aimed at. According to Pokelawls, Mitch is upfront about what his content is, and his audience is largely older, people in their late 20s and 30s who knowingly click into a gambling stream and understand exactly what they're watching. In his words, he isn't being tricked into gambling content when he enters Mitch's stream. Pokelawls then drew a sharp contrast, saying that some larger creators, specifically naming xQc, do blur that line. His criticism wasn't just about gambling itself, but about presentation and audience responsibility. If you guys missed that video of Poke shading xQc, the link is in the description or end of video. Now those remarks quickly circulated, getting clipped and shared widely, and it didn't take long before they reached xQc, responding in the following.
Proud of you. I said, I hate gamblers, but you gambling is fine because your viewer base is all 30-year-old. I sold out, to be honest, to ball. My point is, like, your streamer is already that kind of vibe. Like, you gotta be, like, kind of, like, 30.
Yo, this comment will not get you a rain bet deal, okay? I know John rain bets, okay? You are not, on God, you are not getting a deal, buddy. Like, we know what this clip is happening. I know John Rabbit personally. You are not getting a deal. What the f is this?
Chillin'. I'm not getting tricked going into your stream. You know what I'm saying? What's up, dude? Hey, I love you guys. Dude, today, we had so much fun playing Minecraft, and today we're gonna do gambling. Yo, You know what I'm saying? There's a difference, guys. You know, there's a little difference. You feel me? Like, there's a little difference. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mitch Jones. These.
Okay.
WHC.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. Because I don't know how to reply. Is there even a reply needed for this? I don't get it.
Pokelawls is still around. I remember him doing VR chat content. He's trying to get into gambling. Pokelawls says these things in a dark room while hiding behind his computer monitor. As soon as someone shovels the back at him, he has a mental breakdown and takes a 4-month break from streaming. His GFGG does the same annoying shares. Poke is still mad xQc never hooked him up with a kick and steak deal. Now he wants to say, I hate gamblers. Cheers, lil pup. Rent's due, so talk about xQc, I guess. The moral barometer of who can and can't do stuff is the guy who spams Twitter subtweeting, deletes all the tweets, gaslits people that he never does it, then decides to leak medical records.